and at ESPN Madison. And I can say that with more confidence because my hair is coming back. Brad's hair is coming back. Kyle's always had good hair. Strofe, you're still looking a little weird with that like in-betweener buzz thing.
Hold on.
We got to tighten up the sides, Strofe.
Hold on. Can we talk about something for a second, actually? Because I got a compliment on my hair today.
From who?
I put
Your girlfriend?
I put gel in for the first time. No, not my girlfriend. It was actually Monis Khan, editor-in-chief of Bucks Plus.
I love
He's
Monis.
got style.
He does have.
We got to bring him back on here.
I forgot how electric he was.
But I pushed over my hair today with some hair gel, and I think it's the best it's looked. This is the first time I haven't worn a hat in weeks.
If I may.
Can't even tell you pushed it over, buddy.
I don't know. I don't know about hair gel. Where'd you get hair gel from if you didn't have it, if you've never done it before?
No, I'm sorry. Since I got my hair cut, I've had hair gel the whole time. I used to gel my hair when I had hair.
Yeah, so shortly before this show, when I grew my hair out for more than the buzz cut, which I had before, it was the first time I ever used like hair clay, I think is what I use.
Yeah, there's
It's a
paste
game
and
changer.
clays
I think I use
and
My hair
yeah, I don't like the way you said hair gel.
Yeah, you
they
sounded
made
like
it
a
seem like you were
90s
like lathering up a bunch of like shiny gel in your
90s
hair.
boy band.
You guys have been having a crisis since you cut your hair.
Yes, we have.
This happened like 6 weeks ago, hasn't
Kyle.
it been?
Yeah, 7.
Brad and I specifically, Strofe's going to be okay. I can see the thickness in his
He's
hair.
still
He's young and vibrant.
But Brad,
Mine's
Yes.
the shortest.
has yours grown back the same way that you expected it to?
Significantly longer to get there, and it still doesn't have the same.
It doesn't have
pop.
the left side right here where I'm pointing to on YouTube
Yes.
at ESPN Milwaukee. The top of my forehead just left right above my eye.
Them corners.
The corners.
Yeah, the corners.
Y'all corners.
The corners aren't coming in.
Yeah,
like
your corners is lacking. You're missing. Brad, your corner is lacking.
I swear, the corner receded about a half an inch each side.
It's like the hair decided to grow half back.
Yeah, it's like a patch of grass that's forever dead.
Y'all
I don't know what to do.
Y'all foreheads extended, both sides, left and right.
I do look back to pictures from like college, like when I first really started putting my hair sort of up into the side where you could reveal the forehead. And I was like, man, I had a much smaller forehead. Like my hair has legitimately receded. How does that happen?
Yeah, I got extra spots to put, that old sunscreen on. Make sure you don't burn.
And those are legit spots right there.
But that's not the news of the
Poor
day.
guys.
And this isn't the news of the day either. I just have to say this news. Aaron Rodgers says this is his retirement tour out in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
But forget about that. You talked about traditional values, Kyle. I need KBN Nation's help here.
What do you need?
Because you said something that I had no idea. I've been going into this whole process since I've been engaged since last Memorial Day. It's been over what?
A
year and a month?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't have. First off, did you buy your own wedding ring? This is for men. And for women, did you buy your man their wedding ring?
What man buys his? Wait a minute.
I was just gonna buy it. I thought I bought her ring and I buy my ring.
Whoa! We live in a world where women want equality, which they deserve, and equality means that I buy this ring for you and you buy my ring for me. That's how it's done. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean you buy your own ring? You were thinking about buying your own ring?
Oh, Kyle, you're so innocent and so naive in this.
What do you mean, innocent?
Yeah, a man buys their own ring.
Well, for what? What do you I buy hers and mine?
Yeah,
what the hell?
you're leader of the household. You buy your own ring. She's the belle of the ball, right? She's the bride. The least you could do is you buy her ring and you take that off of her plate and you buy your own dang ring.
What the hell? Basically, when you get engaged, you give up everything. You just do everything. She ain't got to do nothing for herself no more. That's what you're trying to tell me?
To some extent, that's what being the man of the house is.
No, hell no. My grandpa was a traditional man. I know my grandma didn't buy it. Well,
is it traditional for the woman to buy the man?
The woman's supposed to show her appreciation for you taking care of her and forming one union by buying your ring. You buy her ring and then she buys yours. That's the way it works. They go ring shopping for you. I know that to be true.
I've never heard of that before.
What?
Ever.
Your daddy bought his own ring?
I believe so.
Oh,
you've never asked. Send him a text.
I just assumed.
Yeah.
Send him a text.
I want to know.
I'll send him a text.
Yeah, I want to know because I feel like you came from a traditional household too, and I feel like Mr. Nortman, the man of the house, and the man of the family. I'm sure Mama Nortman kind of had to buy a ring for him for all the greatness that came from their marriage. And I know for dang sure your dad probably your mama probably bought your dad a ring.
Yeah, but she stays at home.
Well, she had a lot of time to look.
I've never heard of making the bride buy your wedding ring.
That is
I've never
crazy.
heard of that.
Brad, what world do you live in? So you mean to tell me every friend you had, never once did one of the the fiance say, "Hey, I'm trying to get a ring for, whatever his name is. Can you help me?" Because my friend who just got married, his fiance called me. Was like, "Hey, can you try to figure out what he wants for his wedding ring?"
Yeah, everyone. First of all, this doesn't come up very often, but from the limited conversations I've had, man proposes. So that's a whole thing, right? Buying the ring, man proposes. Then husband and wife go to the jewelry store together and they pick out the ring. Oh, you're gonna love the gold. Oh no, maybe the silver, maybe the platinum.
Well, we did that process. We went to pick out the wedding band.
Yes,
and I looked at a wedding band, but at no point
because she gets a wedding band too.
Or I guess
this is the
mine's
first
the wedding ring.
Yeah,
hers is called the wedding band.
So
on top of the
I
engagement
know
ring.
there's more money to be spent.
So when we bought my ring, we said, we'll take that for Lexi's wedding ring. We'll take that for Brad's wedding band. Here's the credit card. Swipe.
Then did you say, "Hey, Lexi"?
Then Lexi, here's the ring you give me.
We didn't have Venmo back then, so you probably said, "Oh, maybe it just came up. Hey, you want to drop that money in my account? Want to drop that $1,500 in my account for
Wait,
my ring?"
so
Kyle,
did you, before you proposed to your baby girl, put the prereq out there that if we get engaged, you will have to buy my wedding ring?
That was understood without having to be explained. We
Wait,
looked at rings
has
for
this
me
been
too.
communicated? Does she know this?
Oh, she 100% no. She's excited to. She's excited to buy my ring because she knew Kyle wasn't going. He was going to show out for her, so she was excited to put in a small investment to get my ring. I've tried rings on as well, so yeah.
Okay,
she's excited for that.
This is a shocking.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Norman. Show your son what a real man is.
Is this breaking
Show
news?
what a real
Sports
man
desk.
is.
Sports desk.
Well, we're going to need a follow-up. Which I already sent the follow-up text. From Mr. Nortman. We looked at rings together, and then Mom purchased it.
Dang right.
But then the story pivots. We then together purchased my second ring.
Oh, got two
Then
rings.
I said, when did you get a second ring? So still waiting on that text.
Maybe they renewed their vows.
Yeah, or
maybe
something happened
it
to
didn't
it.
fit anymore. His
That's
fingers
true,
got
yeah,
fatter as he got older. You know?
Wow, you're going to say that about Daddy Norton?
I'm more so, look, all my fingers are ugly. Somehow, of all the fingers I haven't jammed, my ring finger is one of them. Look how fat this
That's a thick
pinky
knuckle.
is.
That's
I don't know,
thick.
but my hands get fat.
So, he's doing some man stuff as the man of the house, yard work.
So now this is quite the response. About 10 years ago, it got crushed when I was doing a project.
See?
Had to be sawed off.
Oh, wow.
Imagine
You didn't have Dad to have his wedding ring sawed
Had
off?
to have it
That's a
sawed.
traumatic experience.
Mr. Nortman's a badass.
Yeah, he's pretty.
It's tougher than
pretty
Brad,
handsy.
no doubt.
Way tough.
Not a high
way,
bar.
way tough.
No offense.
Our generation.
Wow, I stand here.
Yeah, Brad.
So it
I'm
is.
shocked.
So, do we have to bring in future Mrs. Brust for this conversation?
Yes, we
Well,
should.
There's a chance she might be contributing later on the show.
Are you trying to book her?
Rumor has it she may or may not be popping up around, I don't know, maybe 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, so you're giving away the Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust guest reader.
Oh, well, no, I wouldn't.
Around.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Ernie in a barn, I couldn't agree more. Kyle might be the cheapest person on the planet. Bless his baby girl for looking past that. My goodness.
What? Wait, Ernie in the bar?
Ernie in the barn coming for blood, Kyle.
Yeah, Ernie in the bar always come from my neck. You know what, Ernie? I thought we could agree on this one. I feel like a woman is supposed to buy the man his ring. I am shocked that Brad, Lexi is wonderful. She duped you, but wonderful. But it's well worth it. Because
Yeah.
it's worth it.
She
It
duped him? What do you mean she duped him?
Yeah,
She's out of his league.
Oh, no, she
Yeah,
no.
she.
So that's why he swiped.
Well,
Yeah,
I wonder if she was
gotta
expecting.
secure her.
She was probably expecting to pay, but Brad just brought up the credit card. And she was just like, oh, I got me a man. He gonna take care of everything for me.
Chris on the Carb List talking text line. I'm with you, Kyle. You buy each other rings. Not sure where Brad got that idea. Maybe because he's loaded.
Baby, don't worry about it.
I will say it's sort of not fair. I was in the NFL at the time. I voted.
Cool.
Lexi, this is going to be on you, right? Don't know how that would go over. But I still have never heard. I guess I was living with two people for 18 years of my life that my mom bought my dad his wedding ring. Crazy. Crazy.
I knew my parents, they bought each other's wedding rings. I wasn't breaking that tradition. Not in the Wallace household. She a Wallace now.
So are you telling
Equality.
Are you telling baby girl this is what you expect? You're going to bump that budget on her a little bit?
No,
I love how you say equality, even though it's like an old tradition that the woman buys the male. Like it's not like a new thing that they're doing for equality. This is the tradition.
It was the early sights of what equality would look like in this world. That was the first step.
Making them pay for something.
Making them pay for something was the first step, and the wedding ring is definitely something making them pay for it.
So you go bougie, Kyle?
No, I'm not going to bump it up. I'm going to get whatever she can afford, because it's not about me having it on my finger all the time.
Yes, Alex Strofe, producer of Kyle Bruston Nortman, that knows nothing about rings.
Yeah, no, not yet at least. Maybe that's a hint. So you're getting married in 2 months. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Hey,
can't wait. Going to be an epic party.
Why'd you say that so stern?
So have you bought your ring yet? Or, excuse me, has future Mrs. Brust, who might be joining us?
I was planning on buying it, but I did pick it out. Yeah, so I have test wedding rings to try out for size that I wear around the house.
Wait, what?
You can't just get your finger measured and just...
They gave me an 8.5 and an 8.75 to wear around the house to see which size I want.
Which one do you like?
I like the bigger one.
7.5? Yeah.
I like the 0.75 because I can get it off, like, my knuckles are thick. I got some thick knuckles. I don't want to do the get it over the knuckle game.
But
it might be looser in the back, but it's not going to get...
In the summer, though, your fingers swell out a little bit.
I know. I tried the 8.75 just the other day, and it was thicker than the winter.
So
I might need a 9.0.
So you haven't picked out your ring yet?
I have. I picked out the style, and so they gave me the style of ring.
Have you paid for it yet?
I have not paid for it.
Well, you better not pay for it.
Who's paying for it?
I was planning on
Did you? So
paying
going to
for
change
it.
now?
I don't know. This conversation opened up my eyes.
Did you not have a
now that I know that
conversation
Papa
about
Nortman?
I mean, he's setting the standard for us men.
Kyle's not setting any standard for me. I'm going to go with Papa Nortman.
Papa Nortman.
I'm with Papa Nortman. I'm an old soul. I believe in them traditional values. I'm trying to understand that for you, Ben, this is 2025. Like, your girl knew that men get rings paid for by their fiancés.
Are you calling her out a little bit?
I'm saying
I guarantee if we put a lie detector on her, if she does happen to show up on the show today, she would have no idea that it was an expectation that she was supposed to buy a ring.
Why
for me.
wouldn't she want? Why wouldn't y'all women want to at least contribute to that? I'm not.
Okay, wow. Did you see how aggressive Kyle just was? Sorry, all the women out there. Kyle hates you.
No, I'm just saying that's to show her your love. Like what? Like what?
But they're the bride, Kyle. Everything is
and
done
they got
for
a ring.
them.
Okay, listen, these engagement rings ain't cheap. Okay, all right. I know.
True.
Both of y'all ain't broke boys, right? And I know both of y'all love y'all girl. Matter of fact, y'all played around what I got because y'all told me some things. And I was like, okay, well, let me just listen to them too as well. So I know y'all ain't cheap boys. Okay, so you spend some money. You mean to tell me they can't spend a little bit? They don't even spend a fraction. Just a little bit.
When you say it that way, Kyle, you make a compelling argument.
I'll be damned if I drop this. I swipe the car. I got to check the account and make it. Wait a minute. Got to move money over before you do that. Wait. Well, I'm doing all that. And then all of a sudden she go back and I got to move some more money? Hell.
Yeah, I was like, hey, don't cash that check until on Monday.
Just wait. Just wait now.
A little bit. Got to clear first.
Future date that.
Yeah, so no. Like I said, equality.
If you don't want that to bounce, don't cash it today.
So no, I fully expect your fiance to pay for your ring, Ben, and we're gonna. Make that
you know what? I look forward for you to look her in the eyes and tell her that today.
You know, I tell her.
Book her if she's not booked, Strofe.
I'm on it.
Future Mrs. Brust needs to hear this from Kyle.
I tell her, and she's a little bit of pushback.
I can't wait to see what kind of reaction you get.
I can't wait to see if you man up like you're man
Well,
up.
He's gonna crawl into a little hole.
I can't man up against nobody fiance. I mean, it's still a woman, but I'll say this.
What do you mean she's still a woman?
I mean, gentle.
You're talking down to the women today.
No, I'm not. The hell I'm not. I said equality. We're on the same playing field.
So I said equality, so I can say anything now.
Should
playing field the same.
Should you be splitting a check when you take them out to dinner?
No, that's different. This would be a treat for you. If your wife said, hey, I want to take you out. Listen, you've been working so hard. I'm so proud of you. I want to take you out to dinner. And then you had to bring your card out. What do you mean you want to take me out to dinner?
On the Carbless Talking text line, Ashton Sheboygan chimes in. The best advice he's ever received is buy a second wedding ring that is exactly the same. Keep it in a safe deposit box somewhere. You're inevitably going to misplace it. Grab it so you don't get yelled at for losing it.
Wow, that's a huge insurance policy.
Yeah.
A second
That
ring.
I'd
is
rather just do the whole rubber one thing.
Yeah,
You know, the ones that just everyone's got like 10 different colors they can match their clothes with. Tommy from Milwaukee, I bought my own band since my now wife wouldn't have agreed to the one I got. The one ring from the Lord of the Rings. So depending on what you want, she might not want to buy it.
One ring to rule them all?
I ain't mad at that.
Amazing.
You know what you guys might lose at is this. Is that I don't know who paid. If y'all have your fathers or the family, the woman. I'm a traditional man, so baby girl know what's up. I
don't know how traditional you really are, Kyle.
Women are supposed to pay for the wedding too, aren't they?
I mean, yeah.
The way he says supposed to, though, like it's an assumption.
Yeah.
The bride traditionally,
the bride's
if it
family.
works out, fine. I literally had a conversation with somebody today talking about a wedding. He's like, yeah, it was expenses because, the bride's family was only able to contribute X and we wanted to do Y, so we had to take out our pocket. Like, it's a fluid thing. But Kyle's just expecting poor baby girl's family to put up the whole thing.
What you mean? I did all this for her. I love her, and they part of the family. So
Well,
I mean,
What if they didn't have the means to do it?
When
Would you
say-
not have married her?
Hold on. What do you mean by I
we
did
would've-
all
we would've
this
made
for
it happen.
her?
I did do all this for her.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
I mean, I gave myself to her. What do you mean?
She's giving herself to you as well.
Exactly. I get it. Yeah. Stop it with your Gen Z talk. Get out of this conversation. The line stops at millennials.
The men are talking.
Yeah, the men are not you little boys, you little weirdo Gen Z folk. Don't get me started on y'all. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Kyle says woman like it's an excuse to chicken out. You usually have a comeback.
I'm not gonna. I was whispering in Troph's ear something.
Sweet nothings.
It was sweet something that we can't repeat.
Kyle, you're the man of the house always, though.
Yeah, I am the man of the house. But together is me and my queen.
I can't wait for my fiance to join the show.
This is
you
gonna
better
be
not
amazing.
back down.
Can I bring it? Because I want
Bring
you to,
what?
I want.
Oh, you can bring full Kyle.
Can I?
She can handle it.
Okay, because you know there's a.
She might swear. She
Okay,
might
that's-
snap back.
Well, we can dump it.
Dump
But I'm
button.
just saying. Y'all know you got the on air Kyle. You have the corporate off air Kyle. Y'all seen the emails, and then you got the, just out on my own Kyle. you let me know which one you want me to deliver.
Not on your own.
Give me content,
Because
Kyle.
all right, then I'm gonna bring it to her. I'm gonna just be honest now. I don't want her to feel. I want her to go home talking about Kyle is such a jerk.
Oh, no, she
I
would
didn't know
never.
he was so this or so that. Not real.
And to send us to break is Robin Madison with a great reminder. This is all so cute. I remember my first ex-wife.
Oh, jeez. Don't you say that D word.
Oh, we don't. It changed. I don't even like saying the D word. No
That's
more.
right.
I swear for goodness. I said I don't know what D word. I said I get why Brad says that.
Don't say
I
it.
don't say the A word because it keeps happening in the NBA and all over sports, the Achilles. You guys just don't say the D
I
word.
don't say that
Divorce.
D word.
Ah! I said it.
Why is that so spooky? I don't know. I'm a child of divorce, so it doesn't scare me.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me rephrase. I'm a child of multiple divorces.
This is Kyle Broston Nortman.
I'm about being young, wild, and free.
No, you're not.
I'm about being.
You're not young, wild, and free.
I am young.
You're not that.
I am
Every time I ask you to do
Wild.
something, I check with a girlfriend.
Wait, why you taking shit? Why you going personal? Why you gotta talk about business? I can still be free with a lady.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. An in-depth conversation with the father of former Packers cornerback Jair Alexander.
If the Green Bay Packers offered a contract comparable with what the Ravens contract was offered, would he still be a Packer today?
Yes.
Wow.
This injury last year, I guarantee you 100%, had they taken that injury seriously when it happened, he would have been back for the stretch of the season at the end.
Listen back to the whole conversation on the all-new ESPN Wisconsin app or on ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Whether you're about to graduate high school or have been in the workforce for years, it's time to take control of your future. Welcome to Lakeland University, where you call the shots. We use our flexible learning formats to customize your degree path. In-person, online, and virtual classes are all available. Lakeland University is designed around you, your goals, your schedule, your future. You can even earn up to 25% of your degree via paid work experiences. Ready to take control of your future? Let us customize an education to fit your needs. Visit lakeland.edu/ESPN to learn more.
Summer in Milwaukee means a couple of things. Brewers baseball and live music. Get the best of both when the Brewers take on the Rockies June 27th, featuring a post-game concert by Nelly. Then, the first 25,000 fans at the game on Saturday, June 28th, get a Pat Murphy Manager of the Year bobblehead, courtesy of Toyota. Get ready for a weekend you'll be talking about all summer. Get your tickets at Brewers.com.
Whether you're a local who wants to enjoy a night out or you're planning to visit Milwaukee, enjoy an artfully stylish experience at St. Kate the Arts Hotel, conveniently located in the heart of downtown Milwaukee's Theater District. With deluxe accommodations, culinary creativity, on-site art galleries, artist in residence, and nightly live music, you'll enjoy every element of your stay at St. Kate. Learn more and book your stay at stkatearts.com.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Avondale Roofing is knocking on your door. Leaking roof? Man, that's a shame. Call the real pros. We running this game. We patch it, thatch it, no need to stress. Our crew shows up and cleans up the mess. No drips, no drafts, no drama at all. Just tight new shingles that are leak-proof hall. Hey.
It's nothing but Avondale, baby. They keep it dry when the weather gets crazy. Hey.
Visit AvondaleRoofing.com. That is AvondaleRoofing.com.
Red, White, and Vroom. Celebrate freedom with horsepower at American Place Casino, located in Waukegan, Illinois. Don't miss your chance to win a 2025 Ford Mustang Dark Horse Premium. Free bonus entries daily, June 20th through July 5th. New members, listen up. Join AP Rewards and grab 25 bonus entries daily during the promotion period. And don't miss the grand finale, drawing for the Mustang on Saturday, July 5th. Visit AmericanPlace.com to learn more. Must be 21 years of age or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER, 1-800-426-2537.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
What should the Packers do for Aaron Rodgers? Should they give him a nice framed jersey? I don't know. He's doing his retirement tour. Usually when you go to all these different places, you know, the teams do something to honor you. Packers aren't going to do anything, and they shouldn't do anything. At this point, he's now done the Favre route where he's played for two different teams post-Packers. He doesn't, I don't know. It's so weird. The relationship between Aaron Rodgers and the Packers is so weird because he hated Goody so much that it's hard for me to, like, connect him to the Packers at all anymore. He is. When you go through the algorithm and you see Aaron Rodgers, you stop and you watch the highlights because he was damn good.
Nasty.
But the way that this all ended was really weird. So if you missed it, I mean, he's going to be a future Hall of Famer. He will always be known as a Green Bay Packer. Aaron Rodgers said this on the Pat McAfee show today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. You know, that's why we just did a one-year deal. Steelers didn't need to, put any extra years on that or anything. So, this was really about finishing with a lot of love and fun and peace for the career that I've had. I mean, I played 20 freaking years. It's been a long run, and I've enjoyed it. And what better place to finish than in one of the cornerstone franchises of the NFL with Mike Tomlin and a great group of leadership and great guys in the city that expects you to win.
Oh, come
on,
he
kisses up more than you.
No. Here's
Love,
the thing.
peace.
Spinning the narrative. Is
No. What are you guys talking about?
He's a fraud right now.
No.
They gave me a one-year deal because they didn't. Shut up. They gave me a one-year deal
because they didn't even know if you were going to.
He is an all-time great who is clearly very comfortable in his own skin, and he knows how good he is. He knows how great Pittsburgh is, and he knows one thing for certain, that the world needs more love love, and he is going to play his final season as he turns 42 years old with a lot of love in that big old heart of his, and then he's going to come back to Green Bay. He's going to sign the one-day contract. He's going to retire a Packer.
Fantasyland?
12 is going to go up at Lambeau Field as a retired number.
Is it
and
more
we're going to live
likely,
happily ever after.
that he retires and is active and you see him all over the place, or he's off the grid?
Oh, no, he's going to go to a beach home in Peru, and he's going to do all the drugs he wants, and we're probably not going to hear from him.
It's
and then
not
we will
in
eventually
his
hear from him.
DNA. He's a fake off-the-grid guy. He's an off-the-grid guy for like 2 months, and then he always pops back up. Boop! There he is.
Pops back up with even more energy and desire to be seen and heard. I mean, he's podcasts and interviews like Pat McAfee. He's the kind of guy that just has to be heard and has to be seen.
Yeah.
So he's going to do that in retirement, probably even more so.
And the fact that he's retired and he's not, beholden to these chains of what teams want him to do or say, or he can do whatever he wants. And I guarantee you, there's a guy named Joe Rogan. He's a podcaster, very famous podcaster. Aaron Rodgers is definitely going to be dabbling in some stuff like that. He's not going to just go away. He's going to share his raw, authentic opinion, and I look forward to hearing it. But at the end of the day, what he just says is a whole bunch of malarkey. The reason why you say this is your last swan song is because you notice didn't nobody really want you behind when it came to free agency. And this whole Pittsburgh, it's real. The whole Pittsburgh thing, he's at Pittsburgh because that's the only team that dang near won him. Because if the Minnesota Vikings wanted him and offered him the same deal, he would be in Minnesota just like Brett Favre.
I think this is actually pretty clever from Kevin as something commemorative to give Aaron Rodgers. If the Packers were cool, they'd make him a commemorative title belt and honor him in his famous celebration. But Benny is right. The Packers organization sucks when it's treating their former players.
Well, I'm not even sure that is a brilliant idea, by the way. Brilliant. I'm not even sure where the relationship's at because it ended so awkward, so weird. But like Favre, that's almost like literally.
It's okay to say that because if he balls out, God forbid, he ain't retiring.
Oh
no, he's not. If he balls out, he's not.
If he balls out, he's not.
I think it'd be more powerful for him to leave his lasting memory on the field as balling out.
No, Brad.
Nobody leaves at the top of their game.
Even Brett Favre, because remember, if Brett Favre had a bad year his second year, like with the Minnesota Vikings, that second year was his first year, he wouldn't have played another season. But the fact that he balled out so well that second season, Brett Favre's like, let's go run it back, and it was a disaster. And if Aaron Rodgers goes out here and throws for 32 touchdown passes, 7 interceptions,
statistically he wasn't horrible. They sucked as a team,
but there's a lot of catching up.
There is a lot of you're saying throwing and passing.
He threw the second most passes of the.
I get it. I'm just saying it's not like he didn't. He still had to do it.
He still got it.
If the Steelers go to an AFC Championship game and leave because somebody puts a bounty on his head like they did Brett Favre, he ain't leaving. He ain't retiring. He's going to have that thirst to say, I'm almost there. I think we can do it. But that ain't going to happen because the Steelers aren't that good, and I'd be surprised they even make the playoffs.
I don't know. I think he would rather sit and dance on the memory of Aaron Rodgers.
But he may not be able to create those memories that you're even saying right now.
Yeah, it's a long way to do what we're discussing.
If he was this close to winning another Super Bowl, you don't think he would run it back? And the Steelers would invest that defense the Steelers have. Now, they made it that far. They got a great defense.
Hey, he didn't say this was it. He says, I think this is it.
Yeah, because he knows that he's probably going to be
If he comes out and wins the MVP, and he proves, hey, I still got a little gas left in the tank.
MVP.
What are you giggling
Have you seen the roster around him, man? That offense ain't that great.
DK Metcalf's going to win Offensive Player of the Year. What are you talking about?
The MVP and the Offensive Player of the Year are an Arthur Smith's offensive coordinated Pittsburgh Steelers.
And then we're getting a rematch of Super Bowl 45, and the underdog Packers are going to win.
So you're saying he's going to outperform Jordan Love. So you like him more than you like Jordan Love, you're saying? Higher expectations.
No, I'm definitely not doing a sarcastic bit whatsoever right now, Kyle. No.
No satire involved at all.
I don't hear it. Don't feel it.
I don't think Favre.
You've just done that twice. But it's okay to do it.
They're the same guy.
Similar. I don't think Rodgers is signing that 1 year contract or 1 day contract that you're referring to. He plays this 1 year with the Steelers. I don't think he's doing the commemorative 1 day dog and pony show around Lambeau Field. I think it's going to be.
You think he'll wait for his induction into the Packers Hall of Fame?
3 to 5 years at least. One Goody's not going to be down for it. He's not going to want to parade Rodgers.
Stop!
He's not. He wants that to be a distant memory until at least.
No, I think Brad's wrong there.
Until Jordan Love is like a bona fide stud.
No,
bona fide.
If he retired in the winter of 26, the summer of 27, he would be inducted to the Packers Hall of Fame.
No, too soon.
No, that's too
soon. It's going to be years before the 5-year Hall of Fame window.
Yeah,
I bet you it's be at least 2 or 3 seasons.
Because Brett Favre was what, 3 seasons after?
I think it was like 20.
Because
was last 2018.
That Brett Favre came.
No, it was earlier than that.
Hell yeah, it was
2015 maybe. I don't know. It was later than we thought.
It was 2016.
Wow. 2016.
That's 5 years.
That's the
no,
same.
that was NFL. Hold on.
Oh, it's 2015.
2015.
That's the same year as
July
his Hall of Fame.
18th, 2015.
What do you
which
think
was 5
Rodgers'
years.
Hall of Fame speech is going to be like?
I don't know. I'd need to if I was gonna
trippy, very trippy.
like a little would help make me enjoy it a little better.
Oh,
I mean, how many times do I have to you?
Will make any situation a little bit better, particularly during the Wisconsin summer, because there's so many ways to crack open a carbless and make that day, that night just a little bit better with the crafted cocktails in a can with carbless. It could be at American Family Field watching the Brewer game, around the bonfire like I'm doing recently ever since we built our new bonfire. It could be on the lake, whatever it is. Carbless. When you make that sound, you know a good time is ahead. You crack open that carbless and you take a drink, glug, 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 glug. You know what you're putting in your bottle, with your body.
I like that glug, glug, glug.
Yes, it's trusted. Because I trust it. The ingredients are clean. No calories, 100 calories, no sugar, no carbs, no gluten, and less carbonation. That means you don't have that bloated feeling afterward. It is taking the world by storm, and there's a reason for that. And the flavors are off the charts. Tropical Bliss Variety Pack, so good. New mango flavor, so good. And all the classic cocktails, the Margarita 4-pack, so many flavors for you to enjoy and for you to choose from. So go ahead and enjoy your summer. Crack open that Car Bliss and make your summer
10
list.
There it is.
List
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman joining us next. Who has to answer the question of the day? Does the woman buy the man the wedding ring?
Are we going to poll this?
Yeah, I'd like to, Strofe.
Ooh, good
I
call.
want to do YouTube and I want to do
because Brad's dad. You were shocked by this.
I was
Your
shocked.
mama bought the ring for him.
Mama Nortman bought it for Papa Nortman.
Did your sister buy her husband's ring, do you think?
I don't know.
You should
Text
ask.
him.
She might.
I want to know if you're the only person, which to each their own, whatever Bradley, Nortman, and Lexi choose to do with their beautiful love and marriage is what they choose to do. But I'm curious to know if your sister got her ring.
Okay, I'd like to get to somebody we can just ask right away, which is Mark Tauscher next. I mean, goodness, shut up.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
You said they are a reflection of their head coach.
Yes, he saw it as he proved with you by signing that damn jersey you had on. You think Campbell would have signed that jersey?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace, and right now UWD is running their home improvement season sale. Payments as low as $99 a month or no payments and no interest for an entire year. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
The Bog in Saukville is Ozaki County's best golf experience. 18 championship holes designed by legendary golfer Arnold Palmer cater to golfers of all skill levels. Settled amongst over 250 acres of beautiful private land, the Bog offers a truly unforgettable golf experience. Play the finest greens of Wisconsin, and after your round, have a signature cocktail while enjoying our Friday fish fry from the clubhouse overlooking the 18th green. It's time to golf, Wisconsin. It's time to enjoy the Bog.
Live comedy on Okauchee Lake. Join us for dinner and a show at the Golden Mast on June 27th with comedian John DeBoer. Get your tickets at goldenmastin.com. Enjoy a night of laughter and amazing food at the Golden Mast, your place on the lake. goldenmastin.com.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher here with an offer for a bath or shower remodel from Kohler Services. Family owned for 150 years, Kohler is your Wisconsin manufacturer providing care for life. And this month only, get 0 interest financing for 12 months and a free shower door with your Lugstone shower remodel. Visit KohlerServicesWI.com to request your free quote with fast, professional installation always included. That's KohlerServicesWI.com.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One Collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One Collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One Collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns. It's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not going to sit here and panic about it.
Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's not apples to apples. For you, it is.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Everybody doesn't grow and evolve at the same time.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Did you guys hang up on me, or am I hanging on you?
On Kyle Bruston Nortman.
I love listening to that open for Mark Tauscher. Love when he's a little sassy. You know, it's fun. Joining us now is Mark Tauscher, the Packer Hall of Famer. You can listen to Tausch on Willie and Tausch 9 to noon across these very stations. Old T, good day.
Good day, mate.
The question of the day comes from Kyle Wallace, bringing to my attention that I didn't know this was a thing.
By the way, congratulations, Kyle.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
How did you find out?
I'm a good teammate.
He's an
what do you mean,
avid
how
listener.
do I find out?
Well, thank you.
I am going to be very disappointed if I don't get invited to your wedding.
Okay.
Am I going to go 3 for 3 of not getting invited to the KBN wedding? That sounds like that might be the case.
Tausch, since I am the man in the house and I make decisions, Tausch, if you want to invite, you got to invite. You got to invite. I would be so happy for me to be able to say I got former NBA, not NBA, in D-League.
I was an NBA. I could have been an NBA guy, too.
I was talking about Ben Bruss, a former great Wisconsin athlete, a former NFL punter in Brad Norman, and a former Packers legend in Mark Tauscher at my wedding. Oh, yes. Make it happen.
All right.
All right, you sound more excited about us than you do getting married.
No, I'm excited.
Oh, yes.
That'd be a heck of a table.
Most excited about the up-and-coming radio producer.
Crickets. Nice.
Stroh,
Crickets.
you're on the list, Stroh. Don't worry.
So, Tausch, Kyle had said something that I didn't know was a thing, and then we had Brad text his father. Apparently it's a thing. We got to know from you. Did your wife buy you your wedding ring? I didn't know that was a tradition. Or is it a tradition in your eyes?
Boy, good question. I believe we talked about it, and I just said I wanted silver rather than gold. And, yeah, she did get it. Yeah, she bought it.
Wow, what a change of the tide.
And he was in NFL, too.
This is good to know because when I picked out the ring, I haven't paid for it yet. I just figured I was paying for it.
Oh, I thought you meant, who picked it out. Listen, Benny, here's a little something you're going to find as you get married and life comes. it's not your money. It's not her money.
Oh, I agree with that. But Kyle's made it very clear that she is buying the ring.
Yeah, I mean, she's excited to buy the ring.
Great.
Yeah.
If that's what she wants to do, yeah, go for it.
That's traditional, Tausch, isn't it?
I don't think anything's traditional anymore. I don't think life is traditional. I think it's what you want to make it. I think the traditional side of it would be that you have an idea on what her engagement ring and wedding ring would look like, so you don't just get something she ain't gonna like. And I think the flip side of it, she's gonna go get the wedding band that, and I think the big thing is probably, if it's gonna be silver, gold, or whatever thing you're gonna end up doing. That to me is what it is, and then at that point, the spouse picks out the other person's thing. Yeah, that's that's how I think you do it. But again, man, it's been a while, so I don't know if maybe things have changed.
No, not in
That's
the
a good thing, Tausch. Wow. Congratulations on the lengthy marriage. It's a good thing you don't remember these things vividly.
Thank you.
Some news that did come across the world today is that Aaron Rodgers is likely in his last season. No reason to add extra years on that contract, according to him, with the Pittsburgh Steelers. What is it like as a former teammate knowing this might be the last time you watch Aaron play?
I think it's awesome that he can go out on his own terms. I think, there's always that question when you're playing. You want to just keep squeezing till there's nothing left in. If it's a whatever it is, you're going to squeeze the drop out of it. And I think it's awesome when a player doesn't have to do that. And then he said something, and Jason was saying this on our show. I don't remember exactly the words he used, but it wasn't like it was a closed circuit. Like, this is definitely it. I think this is his plan. And I think part of it is, how many teams are going to how this season goes for him. I thought last year, obviously the Jets didn't have the success that he had hoped for. But he was able to stay healthy for 17 weeks coming off of an Achilles. He was able to answer the bell every week. And that in itself is an accomplishment. So I understand where he's at, and I think it's awesome that, for me as a guy that didn't get to do that, it's very few players do. And for him, if this is what he wants and he can go out and play 17 weeks and have a good season, that'd be a great way for him to end his career.
Tausch, whenever that final year comes for Rodgers, how quickly is he invited back to Green Bay and inducted into the Hall of Fame, maybe sign the one-day contract to retire a Packer? Think that happens quickly or a few years down the road for a little more healing?
I think whenever he wants to. I think Green Bay will be ready to welcome him ASAP. My guess, judging by how the Favre thing went and everything else, usually what happens is these guys that are going to be surefire first ballot gold jacket guys, they get inducted into the Packer Hall of Fame by themselves the year before. So if I was betting, Brad, I would say 4 years. I would think 4 years he'd come back. Yeah, I don't think he's not going to sign a one-day deal and go back. That's not where he's at. I'd be shocked if that's what he does. But he'll be back, and they'll do a big thing and have him back for his Packer Hall of Fame. It'll be a monster ceremony, and maybe they'll try to do like what they did with Brett, where you fill up Lambeau and let everybody just kind of say thank you for one heck of a career in Green Bay, even though I know the last 4 or 5 years here it's been a little bit from a PR standpoint, there's just been a lot of negativity. But when you start factoring everything in, it was one heck of a ride that he gave both of his teammates and the fans of Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. Tausch, I do want to ask.
Oh, you disagree?
No, I said mm-hmm. No, listen.
Oh, I thought you were.
He's at church. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, when I was like, I agree because I know I get sharp tongued towards Aaron Rodgers because of the way things ended and what he's doing now, and I kind of see through it. But overall, I'm happy.
What do you see through? What are you seeing through?
Like him talking about the fact that, oh yeah, I signed 1 year here with the Steelers. I didn't want a 2-year deal because no, man, you signed what they probably offered you, and you wouldn't be a Steeler if the Vikings probably offered you the same contract. He said, I'm sure he was okay with going to Pittsburgh, but he had his eye on Minnesota in my mind. So, but I did want to ask you this though, Tausch. Are you into this whole Miz versus Skeen stuff and just Miz?
Oh God, yeah. Could not be more excited.
Thank you. The
Couldn't
excitement.
be more excited.
I mean, we haven't seen a guy like this in so long. So I'm just curious to know, why are you so excited for Jacob Mizorowski, man? What has he gotten you more hyped up for the Brewers this season now?
Yeah, there's just something about a power pitcher, and you start throwing 102, and you're, consistently in the triple digits, and then you get a guy like Skeens who's also, been dynamite. like to see where Milwaukee, what they've been doing lately, but there's just something when you have star power, it's just different. And I know it's a small sample size, but there was a lot of hype coming in with Miz, and he's done everything, but he's done everything. He's lived up to it all, and I think everybody is. If you can't get excited and want to see more of it, like, what are we doing? Like, this is what it's about. You want to have greatness, and you want to kind of see and hope that there's more there. And I think this sets up a great matchup for a league that needs to have some great matchups to get a little bit more excitement going.
Tosh, you're spot on. I'm getting emails from the sites that give me betting lines on, like, as soon as the Super Bowl ends, you get the teams, the look-aheads. I have Skeens versus Mizorowski emails coming in. I go to my phone. Mizorowski's on MLB TV. This is amazing. This is like set your watch to when he pitches and look for when he pitches next. It's that fun.
Is it a little bit of a bummer that they're playing on Wednesday afternoon? This should be like a Thursday night, in my opinion. It waters it down.
They're not flexing games in MLB.
I know, but it's just too bad. It's a shame.
I'll say this, though, Brad. If they were going to flex games, this would be one they'd flex.
It would be.
I don't know. I mean, there's something about. I bet that AmFam Field is, if it's not sold out, it is going to be as close to a sellout as we've seen on a Wednesday afternoon game. I just think the excitement level, and even national. I mean, even Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike is talking Skeens versus.
Get out.
So no, he did. We brought it up on our appearance today with him, and he said he brought it up. I said, "Are you going to talk about this on Wednesday?" Because in Wisconsin, I mean, we are Packers all the time, and occasionally Giannis and the Bucks. I think the excitement level for where we're at with this pitching matchup and watching him just through 2 starts, you're right, Ben. It's appointment TV and appointment radio. You want to hear how he's doing and what he's up to, and I am totally on board with that.
Mark Tauscher joining us here on Kyle Brust-Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Old T, it was interesting. It was a small snippet from Rob Domofsky, but he mentioned, like, if Golden's not a starter, he will be a very, a good contributor. We see the guys that have been drafted the last couple of years in the first round. How do you separate the fact that, like, I know we all want him to be a number 1 wide receiver, but how do we not get ourselves overly excited, or should we, based off the fact that Jordan Addison, Brian Thomas Jr., those were the last number 23 picks in the NFL draft, and the Packers are looking for a guy. Should we hold him to a higher standard like the guys that came before him? Or, again, I know the answer. It's a different player. It's just a different player, different system.
Get excited. Who's telling you? Because Rob tells you can't get excited. Just get excited. I think.
I don't want to get my hopes up and then he not be what he is, what we want him to be.
Let your hopes get up. Let your hopes get up. I wouldn't. Why would you temper it? I think this is what's going to happen. I think it's going to take him a little bit to kind of get settled in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think then you're just hoping it's going to be an explosion of the talent that he has. And if that's the case, we're excited about it, right? If it's not, then you still have, Devontae Adams wasn't a rocket ship right away. Took him some time.
That's true.
And I know you guys will be all over him, I'm sure, if Golden struggles early. You're going to say, dude, he's on a bus.
No.
Slander.
Hey, Stroke, shut up back there.
Come on now.
Hey, when you guys have groupthink, this is what happens.
No.
And you know
That's
that.
unfair. We're criticizing guys that are in their 3rd and 4th years.
No.
Keep going, Tosh.
Right.
Keep going.
I'm sure, Tosh, I'm sure you're saying be patient with Devontae Wyatt. Be patient with Quay Walker.
No. I'm not saying be patient with Devontae.
No, you're not saying that.
No, I haven't said that. No,
right.
I haven't said that at all.
Look at us. It's to put each other's words in each other's mouth off now.
But hey,
it's a fun game.
Tausch, I will say this, though. I do have expectations for him because when you look at Jaden Reed's rookie year and he went for over 700 yards, and you look at Christian Watson's first year, he went for over, 600 yards. Those were guys who were second-round picks. So for a first-round pick, and in this offense where he has available targets to him, I definitely expect a guy to go for over 700 yards this year and show how talented he is. So that's my expectation.
Well, we'll see. I just think there's going to be, and I'm not going to go Natasha Bedingfield on you here, but I think there's a lot of guys there that have a lot to prove that are also going to say, yeah, that's great. And, it'll be nice. We're going to welcome in old 2-3 or 2-2 into the ranks here. But that doesn't mean we want ours too. We want to get what we want. And everybody's talking Romeo Dobbs in great shape. Jaden Reed's all this. So there is a lot for these guys to prove too. So just because he's a first-round pick and everybody's excited about that, that's great. But these guys know the system. They've been with Jordan for a while. Don't be surprised if one of these guys pops and all of a sudden maybe there's not going to be the same amount of opportunities, especially early in the season for Golden, as maybe we all thought there would be.
Well, Tausch, we're going to find out because you had said earlier, wise words in the start of this segment, the world is what you make it. Isn't that right, Stroh?
That was an amazing line.
I loved it right off the bat. Tausch, sounds like you're pulling into practice. Have a good one.
All right, buddy. See ya.
That's Mark Tauscher.
He was good today.
Yeah.
He's good every week.
He's good every week. He decides if he thinks we're good or not.
Yeah,
and then he gets moody based off how he thinks we're doing.
Yeah,
we weren't as confrontational onto him as we are in the past. And then he kind of puts up his dukes.
I like when he gets after you guys for groupthink.
It's your favorite. It's your favorite thing, even if it's false like it was today.
It's objectively wrong, but it's always very entertaining.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to egg him on, and when you do that, then he just goes even deeper. But we all sing the praises of one Gina Della from Pella. I know Tausch does.
KB la la la.
How could you not sing the praises of Gina Della from Pella?
She just sung herself on the show. Listen to this.
Hit it again, Strophy.
KB la la la.
KB la la la. That's the voice of Gina Della from Pella and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. If the recent heat hasn't proven to you that now's the time to update those windows and doors, keep that heat out and that air conditioning in, then I'm not sure it will. Maybe this deal will be the frosting on top, though. No interest and no payments for up to 2 years. That's right. No interest, no payments, up to 2 years with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. You get the windows, you get the doors. Heat and bugs are out, cold air is in, and you are enjoying life in a more valuable house and a transformed house with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and not a dime out of your bank account for 2 years. Get your free in-home consultation, and it is free. And Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin will chart the course on how you can improve your windows and doors in your house. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, PellaWI.com.
Strofe, I am so excited to open up this Skeens Mizorowski email. I got Jacob Mizorowski props.
Wow, this is great.
Amount of 100-mile-per-hour pitches he throws. There's a line.
That is spicy.
We got to do this ourselves.
Yeah, we do.
We got to figure out if we can nail down Jacob Mizorowski versus Skeens tomorrow.
This is exciting.
I love that.
But first, we dance on Caleb Williams. We know Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike, ESPN Wisconsin, the mornings, ESPN Radio, from Unsportsmanlike, danced all over Caleb Williams next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Student Athlete Support Fund is something I was looking at. I'm ultimately likely going to give to the College of I was in
long week
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. You remember the moments from that magical March.
Side Decker, it's a three. Got it!
On June 26th, celebrate the squad with Made 'em Believe, a special night with Bo Ryan, Frank Kaminsky, and Sam Decker.
Here's Kaminsky, the drop stab, that's his favorite, and the two.
Presented by Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Potosi Varsity Ale, and Potosi Hard Seltzer. Tickets are on sale now at UWHoops2015.com. Made 'em Believe, June 26th at the Orpheum Theater in Madison.
Whether you're about to graduate high school or have been in the workforce for years, it's time to take control of your future. Welcome to Lakeland University, where you call the shots. We use our flexible learning formats to customize your degree path. In-person, online, and virtual classes are all available. Lakeland University is designed around you, your goals, your schedule, your future. You can even earn up to 25% of your degree via paid work experiences. Ready to take control of your future? Let us customize an education to fit your needs. Visit lakeland.edu/ESPN to learn more.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Save big on everything at Menards. Menards is the destination for everything electrical. Whether you're trying to create the perfect ambiance with a stylish new dimmer or seeking the right USB outlet to charge your mobile devices, Menards has a wide selection of outlets and switches to fit your everyday needs. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards. Slide into your neighborhood Century Food store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on 5.95 to 8-ounce selected varieties Sargento deli-style sliced or American singles, 2 for $6. Gallon selected varieties Prairie Farms white or chocolate milk, $3.99. 10 to 12-ounce selected varieties essential everyday tortilla chips, 2 for $4.50. 56 to 57.6-ounce selected varieties extra laundry detergent, $2.99.
Attention shoppers. Safe.
Okay. Ooh, pineapple fulfills every need.
While you're shopping, a drive way back, it's a gunner.
There's something goofy going on with the PA.
Need a price check and I'll take me out to the ball game.
See, what is going on?
You're hearing things. We're at Century Foods, and you can't take your mind off winning that ultimate baseball fan sweepstakes.
I'm hoping to throw out the first pitch at a Milwaukee baseball game.
Or attend batting practice.
Or hold the finish line ribbon for the racing sausages.
You don't say.
The ultimate baseball fan sweepstakes at Century Foods. Enter on Century's Facebook or Instagram by July 30th.
And now for the Pella play-by-play, here's Jeff Levering.
Thanks, Gina Della from Pella. What a beautiful day to have new windows and doors installed.
Every day is beautiful because Pella installs year-round during all seasons.
And as Pella goes into another windup, it's so hard to guess that next pitch. The customizations seem endless.
And it doesn't have to be super expensive. Pella has a product line for every budget.
And if it is time for a major upgrade, rest easy by scoring no interest and no payments for up to 2 years.
Pella also provides a free in-home consultation, which includes a no-obligation quote.
That's always a great play because working with one of Pella's design experts is such a wonderful, no-pressure get-together. I know this from experience.
With a range of affordable options and products assembled in the USA, you can get the look you want at a price you can afford.
And there's no reason to wait with this incredible deal going on.
Get no interest and no payment for up to 2 years.
Visit PellaWI.com today.
Certain restrictions apply in 6/30/2025.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Bears fan on the Carbless Talking text line. Don't hate on the Bears too hard. If they turn out to be good, I'm going to cram it back down your throat. And if they suck, nothing will change. I respect that, actually, Ryan. Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is known for its endless ways to win. And on Friday, June 27th, the season finale blockbuster drawings are coming. 300,000 available for you in Enchanted Spins, Unreal Treasures, Boundless Bounty Roll drawings worth 300,000 in cash and prizes is up for grabs. Be there to win your share June 27th only at Potawatomi. Potawatomi.com. Must be 21 years older to play. ESPN Radio in the mornings. You can hear on ESPN Wisconsin, Madison 5 to 9, Milwaukee 5 to 7 in the mornings, is Unsportsmanlike with Chris Canty, Evan Cohen, who joined Wilde and Tausch at 9:30 today, per usual on Tuesdays. Did I start with Chris Canty? I think I did. And Michelle Smallman, who is a Packers fan. She was from the St. Louis area, just outside of St. Louis, on the other side of the border.
Oh, Nelly's coming on Friday.
He is.
Deal of the summer.
And she had the Rams relocated from St. Louis to L.A., so she didn't have a team. She then chose, in a bachelorette system, to become a Bears fan. Or, excuse me, not to become a Bears fan, but to become a Packers fan. And she has fully embraced the Wisconsin ways, the cheese, going to Packers games at Lambeau Field. We've been up there at the draft with Michelle. She loves all Wisconsin things.
She sure does.
And it was great to hear her respond back to all the Green Bay sucks chants from Caleb Williams over the weekend on Unsportsmanlike. Here's Michelle.
No, I love that Caleb Williams did this because rivalries are what makes sports great. A healthy hatred is what makes sports great. And Bears-Packers is one of the best rivalries that we have, not only in the NFL, but in all of sports. So I very much appreciate Caleb Williams leaning into this. Now, with that being said, you know what sucks? Getting sacked 68 times.
Ooh.
You know what sucks? Holding on to the ball too long. That contributes to you getting sacked 68 times.
Get 'em.
You know what sucks? Not winning a Super Bowl in almost 4 decades. They haven't won a Super Bowl since I've been alive.
Oh, wow.
You know what sucks? Not having a 4,000-yard passer in your franchise's history. So, Caleb, you can say all you want about Packers fans and the fact that we suck, but you better back it up on the field. Because guess what? We were in the playoffs last year, and you celebrated beating the Packers at the end of the season like it was the playoffs.
She better tell clean, girl. You better speak clean, Smallman. She just laid the smacker down, rock style on Caleb Williams behind. I love that.
Scrub. She has not missed a step being a Packer fan.
She has not.
She's talking about Bears fans like she's been a Packer fan her whole life.
She's better than us at talking smack.
She is. My goodness, that was talented. I see why she's on national. I'm on local.
And she must be a fan of the station because she said, I love that Caleb Williams talked about this, but and then buried him right there.
That was impressive.
Literally, his arm is reaching to try and get out of the dirt for some air.
Yeah, that was
completely put him under water.
And she nailed it too, though. It's the reason why you just like scratch your head at these Bears players and fans. She absolutely nailed it.
And she, like you said, she's only been a Packer fan for a year, and she's already figuring out that they're delusional. And that's how you tell a delusional person off.
She did go to the University of Illinois.
Oh,
so I think she's got some good time around delusion.
Can you believe that she almost became a Bears fan too?
She never would have chosen.
She got rid of him.
She was in the top 4.
Yeah, but she got rid of him. Lucky her.
It was between the Bears and the Packers when she revealed it.
Was it?
Because I have some ties to Chicago, but
wow,
I'm choosing the Green Bay Packers.
You know, they say that one of the biggest, and this matters for you guys. Perhaps the biggest decision of your life is who you marry. Also.
Thanks, Brad.
Who you decide to be a fan of, it's a big deal.
That is.
She chose right. Deal. She chose right.
Because I couldn't imagine being a Bears fan. You know how stressed I'd be. I would.
Why do you think I've disassociated myself?
You had no choice.
It's not worth it. It's
misery.
So stupid.
Even hearing Brian Balaga yesterday talk about
he was good.
Growing up in the Illinois area, the Chicagoland area, and he's like, I've seen it. I've witnessed it.
This is the next wide receiver. This is the next running back to change it.
It's always the next. When Jim McMahon is your best quarterback, that sucks. That sucks.
Sure does. In 2 minutes, Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is with somebody who sucks, and that's me at the game. But you can be the contestant. What?
Quite a setup.
I do. I suck at it. What's my record?
Do you know?
No.
You got 3 wins.
Take a guess.
3-17-3.
Close. 3-17-4.
That's not as bad as I thought. I got an extra tie in there.
When's the last time you won?
I don't know.
It's been weeks.
It's been a long time.
You just gave up?
No, I'm going to win today.
That doesn't sound like confidence.
No, it is. Next, baby. On to the next one. 800-990-3776. Caller number 7, because lucky number 7 is what I'm feeling today. I feel like our caller number 7 is going to be
Bad news. That's my favorite number.
Oh, good news. All right, 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Free to be caller 7, and Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? You get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You're allowed to say skip or pass. I really need this win, so caller 7, please don't be brilliant. 800-990-3776. It's Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust in 2 minutes.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Avondale Roofing is knocking on your door. Leaking roof? Man, that's a shame. Call the real pros. We running this game. We patch it, thatch it, no need to stress. Our crew shows up and cleans up the mess. No drips, no drafts, no drama at all. Just tight new shingles, then a leak-proof hall. Hey.
It's nothing but Avondale, baby. They keep it dry when the weather gets crazy. Hey.
Visit AvondaleRoofing.com. That is AvondaleRoofing.com.
Your current car? Soon to be your old car. A new car? Better start looking. But you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with free credit score and score monitoring on most new consumer checking accounts. Because when you know you need to make a big purchase, knowing your credit score puts you in the driver's seat. You've got this with free credit monitor from Associated Bank. See AssociatedBank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
With more than 35,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served more than 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Baseball is back. Brian Balaga here to bring you a proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers. Surfside Iced Tea and Vodka and Surfside Lemonade and Vodka. A delicious and perfect pairing for a day at the ballpark. Stocked at American Family Field all season long. Surfside is only 100 calories per serving, and the best part, 0 bubbles. Ask for it at your local bar or liquor store. Surfside, an official partner of the Milwaukee Brewers. Must be 21 years of age. Please drink responsibly.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Northman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Oh, you are kicking it with KBN. This is Brad Nortman, alongside Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe, the maestro of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? And it is Tuesday at roughly 3 o'clock. That means Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Right here on KBN. And we all know that we are going through our guest question askers here for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Well, we had someone that was just so good we had to ask back. And she plays a special role, very special role in Ben Brust's heart. We have back Ben's fiance, Elizabeth. Welcome back to KBN, Elizabeth. Oh, let's throw on your mic right there. Hey, now you're
Sorry,
on.
I'm a rookie. Thanks for having me. Although I'm a little bit upset because as I was walking down here, someone else in the office told me that they asked him to do it.
Wow, you were a second choice.
I was a second choice.
Are you a second choice?
Can you clarify that, Alex Strofe?
Oh, well, yeah. I can. Definitely. Wow. Coming in here with
her
stats.
and Ben are one.
Now, Elizabeth crashed our show prep meeting and said, "You guys need me today?" And I said, "Actually, I do need you today because, yes, I did ask some other people. They weren't able to do it. But I want Elizabeth on for other reasons than Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? It just worked that she's also going to do that."
You just dug yourself a deeper hole because I thought it was just one person. You just said some other people.
I asked.
So what number was I?
Dang. She might walk out.
Honesty is important on the show.
It
It's
is.
a core value.
And I'll find out what the real answer is.
Oh,
I'm going to count out loud.
Strofe. Careful.
Count out loud. 3, 4.
Damn!
No.
I think you're 5th or 6th.
5th or 6th?
I don't think you guys realize how much trouble it is to book somebody new every week.
Well, we got 5 or 6 new people that haven't said yes yet.
And you're supposed to be on our wedding invite list?
Is it not? It's not too late for.
Pull it.
Oh, it's not too late.
Pull it.
Changing things.
Pull it. Did he RSVP
Who
yet?
are you? What happened
She's
to
a future
Elizabeth?
brother.
I'm the future Mrs. Brooks.
Right.
Too much like Ben, and I don't like him.
Well, we do have Ben's fiance, Elizabeth, on the program today. And Z and the D is who is going to be competing against Ben. Let's just go ahead and spin its trophy.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
That's right, it is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, presented by Lakeland University. Here is how you play. 15 questions in 90 seconds to get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back to it if you get through the rest. If you beat Ben Brust, you're going to win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. And today we have Z and the D, who is competing, which ironically is the person who was the nail in the coffin of me messing up all the way back when that got me suspended and cascaded us down this path of special guests. Z and the D, feeling confident today or what?
I'm feeling well confident. It's been 5 months, 2 weeks to the day.
5 months and 2 weeks to the day.
D and the D is quite the carry.
I'm pretty sure it was like December 9th or 10th area, so I'm pretty sure it was around that ballpark.
With a memory like that, you will sure dominate Ben Brust today. Send it over to Ben's fiance, Elizabeth, who's our guest question asker today. Elizabeth, take it away.
Z and the D, I'm going to count down. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
3, 2, 1. What's the capital of South Korea?
Pass.
In what sport would you use a shuttlecock?
That'd be badminton.
What country's flag is a red circle on a white background?
Japan.
Z and which other letter are worth 10 points in Scrabble?
X.
Which famous boxer was known as the People's Champ?
Madama Ali or Cassius Clay.
What is the study of the mind and the behavior called?
Psychiatry.
Which U.S. state has the most national parks?
California. Oh, Alaska.
What number is represented by the Roman numeral L?
50.
Which U.S. city is home to the Space Needle?
Seattle.
In Greek mythology, who is the god of sky and thunder?
Pass.
What's the process by which plants make food using sunlight?
Pass.
Who directed the movie Titanic?
James Cameron.
What's a baby kangaroo called?
A Joey.
All right.
For the ones he answered, I think he did pretty well.
Yeah.
Is that 7 spot?
You nailed that. 7 spot.
Yeah.
7 spot.
And he did some easy ones, too.
He's going to want a few back. He probably should have been closer to a 9 or 10 spot.
Yeah, but Ben, I don't know if Ben gets a 7 spot here. He missed some easy ones that Ben won't get.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
We didn't give him the one of what is the study of mind and behavior called, right?
We did.
Yeah,
you
asked that.
I thought he said psychiatry.
Yes, I believe it's psychology.
It's psychology.
Yes.
Are they not in the same?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
They
Sure
are-
spoke in my ear, and we confirmed that.
Okay. Those are
And
two
Ben
different
Walksman, do you
things.
remember how Ben did last time you were the guest question asker? Did he win? Or did
No, he didn't win.
got throttled?
Yeah,
I think your mic's not up. There you go.
I for some reason made him.
Flashcards.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
I for some reason made you nervous.
Well, I didn't know you were going to be in here. It's a little shocking.
Doing
Today,
nervous this time?
Strofe gave it away, so I knew that you were going to walk through the door.
Are you nervous?
No.
Okay.
Has he
doesn't
done
care to
any,
lose.
any homework, any preparation at home?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
She's telling me to read a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might.
What was the scenario today?
Today.
Oh, yeah, we drove to work together.
Oh,
That's pleasant.
That's cute. Is it?
What do
It
you
was-
mean? Who
she
controls
took
the
a sip
radio?
of coffee when I pressed the gas.
I think I should tell a story.
And it was my fault.
No.
It was my fault.
I'll tell
that
the
she
story.
took a sip.
We were about to get on the highway, and I didn't realize that he was going. So I
Pay
quickly took a sip, and he pressed on the gas.
Now, did
And
No, it was not a
so
hard-
I looked at him, and he said, well, don't take a sip when I'm pressing on the gas. And I said, two things can be true. I shouldn't take a sip when you press on the gas, and you should acknowledge that I'm taking a sip and not press on the gas.
See, that seems like a very reasonable mentality. Ben, you gonna take any
reasonable.
ownership?
And then I,
No,
Yep.
like pay attention. Like, of course, there's a green light. Green means go. Don't take a sip.
So there's a book that a lot of people in our company are currently reading called Extreme Ownership, and I think
I think I'm supposed to read that one. Is that the one about the military?
you definitely are supposed
that's
to read it.
Military. Yeah, I'm supposed to be reading that. I got till July.
I think Ben, would, get some good takeaways from that book.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Just the title, I know he would take a lot of things out of it. Extreme
Yep.
ownership.
Take those damn glasses off. You look like a
Concept
buffoon.
foreign to Ben Brust.
I did roast Strofe before you got in here.
Oh,
Bless
dang.
Oh,
Bless
jeez.
you.
You getting too comfortable. I know your fiance ain't here, but cover
Yeah,
your nose.
yeah.
Clean up.
Don't start picking your fingernails or anything, please.
Eating your booger. Stop.
Yeah, your fiance threatened to rip my invite to your wedding before you
Yeah,
came.
that's my girl.
Yeah.
I was his sixth choice to do this today.
And you know what she did? When he was like, when she kind of had him on the rope, she goes, She got him, man. She got him.
I had him in a pretzel.
Pretzel.
Liz, for what it's
All
worth,
right.
it's not that hard.
To put him in a pretzel.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you haven't seen my athletic ability.
Oh, no. Are we worried?
Just a tad.
Oh.
I had to throw a football at the wedding shower. You took coaching, though.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm coachable.
That's important. Critical.
Because it was a couple's wedding shower. Of course, the boys were going to play football.
You played it like just casually in the
Backyard,
yard?
yeah. I was sweating my...
Hot. It was hot.
All right, we can play the game.
Okay, let's play the game. Let's play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? You're playing Z and the D.
Easy dub. 15
questions in 90 seconds. As many answers correct as you can. You'll have to say pass. We'll come back to you if you get through the rest. If Z and the D beats you, he's going to win a ESPN Wisconsin prize package. And Z and the D said exactly 5 months and 2 weeks to the day from when I messed this up and sent this whole domino effect to this moment right now.
Oh, wow.
How about that? So anyway, Elizabeth, Ben's fiance, take it away.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. What's the capital of South Korea?
Seoul.
In what sport would you use a shuttlecock?
Don't know, pass.
What country's flag is a red circle on a white background?
Shut up in my ear. I couldn't hear the question.
What country's flag is a red circle on a white background?
Japan.
Z and which other letter are worth 10 points in Scrabble?
X.
Which famous boxer was known as the People's Champ?
Muhammad Ali.
What is the study of the mind and behavior called?
Psychology.
Which U.S. state has the most national parks?
California.
What number is represented by the Roman numeral L?
20.
Which U.S. city is home to the Space Needle?
Seattle.
In Greek mythology, who is the god of sky and thunder?
Zeus.
What's the process by which plants make food using sunlight?
Photosynthesis. Shut up.
Who directed the movie Titanic?
Spielberg.
What's a baby kangaroo called?
Pass.
Oh.
Go!
That look.
What type of tree produces acorns?
A weeping willow. What? Go!
In which U.S. city would you find the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Nashville.
Aren't I supposed to go back to the ones he missed?
Oh, this is going to be close.
Wow. He was
This is going to be
cooking,
close.
and then he collapsed.
Oh. This is...
All I do
Did he win by one?
I'm off the schneid,
That Zeus one, boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
Only Greek on it.
I was going to say,
Wow.
you did good, man.
You were cooking, dude. You cooked.
What's the baby kangaroo?
Joe.
Go through the end.
That's an 8 spot for Benny, a 7 spot for Z and the D. If Z and the D said psychology instead of psychiatry, it would have been a tie.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got it, man.
That feels good.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Cook. This is the best you've done in
I was really trying to pronunciate and be clear with the
did great.
questions.
You stopped when I was answering questions. Go faster.
Jeez.
Right.
Take ownership over your question asking.
We're going to revoke your invite to the wedding.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Capital of South Korea is Seoul. And what sport would use a shuttlecock? That is badminton. Won that in high school, freshman year.
Cool.
What country's flag with a red circle white background? Japan. Z and which other letter worth 10 points in Scrabble? Never played Scrabble. Q. Which famous boxer was known as the People's Champ? That's Muhammad Ali. Study of the mind and behavior is psychology. Took that AP class in high school. Didn't get enough credit for college. Which U.S. state has the most national parks? California. Nailed it.
That was good.
I should have got this. I knew it wasn't 20 because that's just 2 X's. What number is represented by the Roman numeral L? That is 50. Which U.S. city is home to the Space Needle? Seattle. In Greek mythology, who is the god of sky and thunder? Zeus. What is the process which plants make food by using sunlight? That is photosynthesis. Who directed the movie Titanic? That is James Cameron. What is a baby kangaroo? That is a joey. Did not get that. What type of tree produces acorns? That is an oak tree. I should have known this one.
Weeping willow.
Crazy.
What a stab. What a stab that was.
Dude, I threw a tree out there.
Yeah, that's a tree.
In which U.S. city would you find the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Cleveland. Well, didn't need it. 8-7. When we come back, Kyle's got some hard hitters for my fiance, Elizabeth. But first, I'm going to tell you why this Thursday you need to be at the Orpheum. We're giving away some tickets. Trophy, how many? 2. We're giving away 2 tickets right now. If you don't have plans for Thursday night, this is going to be a special show. I have Frank Kaminsky, Bo Ryan, Sam Decker, Josh Gosser all texting me for details because they're excited to be there to be with you. And you right now can call in to be caller number 10. 10-year anniversary of the 2015 Final Four team, live in person, 7 p.m. at the Orpheum. I'll be there with them, running the show. 800-990-3776. It's Made 'em Believe, a celebration of the 2015 Badgers. If you want to be in your feels, relive the emotions of the fun of the wonderful year that they gave you in 2015, you're going to want to be there. Tons of surprise cameos, tons of things for you to be entertained with. It will be at the Orpheum on Thursday, this Thursday, June 26th. Caller number 10. 800-990-3776. I just got a tweet. Someone's coming up from Florida. They tweeted me.
Wow.
They're flying from Florida to come to Made 'em Believe. You can get tickets without flying if you live around here. 800-990-3776. Caller 10 for Made 'em Believe. Kyle quizzes Elizabeth with some questions next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
DKB, they get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that. I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Northbound 43 backing up from Fond du Lac Avenue all the way up to Keefe. Southbound's got some backups heading past Silver Spring. And then we've got that accident on the off-ramp to Fond du Lac Avenue from southbound 43. There's a semi involved with it, so it's going to take a little bit to get cleared up. And then a little bit further south, you do have more delays through the Marquette. Southbound 41, watch for delays from Good Hope Road down to Capitol. Northbound slowing from just before Mayfair up to Hampton. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, a chance for scattered storms, a low of 62. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, chance for scattered storms, a high of 73. Weather is brought to you by Avondale Roofing. It's baseball season. Don't let a leaky roof strike you out. Hit a home run with Avondale Roofing, Wisconsin's top choice for quality and protection. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
You remember the moments from that magical March.
Side Decker, it's a three. Got it!
On June 26th, celebrate the squad with Made 'em Believe, a special night with Bo Ryan, Frank Kaminsky, and Sam Decker.
Here's Kaminsky, the drop stab, that's his favorite. And the two.
Presented by Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Potosi Varsity Ale, and Potosi Hard Seltzer. Tickets are on sale now at uwhoops2015.com. Made 'em Believe, June 26th at the Orpheum Theater in Madison.
Erica, it's good to see you.
How are things at our amazing Germantown location?
Absolutely fantastic.
We heard you had a bold idea. What is it?
We're celebrating our 45th year in business, so I think we should give away some natural diamonds.
Wow, that is a bold idea. How many and how big?
3/4 of a carat. 9 natural diamonds, each one clarity enhanced for maximum brilliance. 1 diamond for each store.
How should we mount them, Erica?
We'll give them away as diamond pendants.
So each of the 9 Kessler stores will have their own diamond pendant to give away?
Yeah, and all a person will have to do is to walk into a store and register to win.
Can a person travel to all 9 stores and register at each one?
Yeah, why not? And people will have from now until July 28th to register.
I'm in.
Me too.
It's unanimous, and people should bring in all their old jewelry so that we can professionally clean it for them for free.
That makes so much difference.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Summer in Milwaukee means a couple of things: Brewers baseball and live music. Get the best of both when the Brewers take on the Rockies June 27th, featuring a post-game concert by Nelly. Then, the first 25,000 fans at the game on Saturday, June 28th, get a Pat Murphy Manager of the Year bobblehead, courtesy of Toyota. Get ready for a weekend you'll be talking about all summer. Get your tickets at Brewers.com.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh, and if you're a homeowner like me, you know how it goes. There's always a project that needs attention, and sometimes the big ones, like replacing old windows, get pushed to the bottom of the list. But I'm telling you, this is the time to finally check that box with Universal Windows Direct. They're running their home improvement season sale, and the offer is just too good to pass up. You can get payments as low as $99 a month or no payments and no interest for an entire year. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and I've got to tell you about my go-to car wash, Tsunami Express. Get your ride looking its best and ride the wave at Tsunami Express Car Wash, Milwaukee's fan favorite for that perfect shine. Sign up for a monthly membership and enjoy unlimited washes for less than $1 a day. Skip the wait with the fast lane and take advantage of great perks. With locations in Midtown Milwaukee, Waukesha, Greenfield, Oak Creek, and Mount Pleasant, Tsunami Express has you covered. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. Visit TsunamiExpress.com to learn more.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I forgot that you existed. And I thought that it would kill me, but it didn't.
If you're still calling for the Made 'em Believe tickets, you can get them at uwhoops2015.com.
Not expensive either.
No, we get priced them at $20.15.
Well, that's affordable for me.
The new law, Ticketmaster fees are now there, so you can see them up front, so you won't get feet up the wazoo after that. Get your tickets, uwhoops2015.com, for the wonderful event at the Orpheum. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Norton with Strofe running the show. Still on the show is my fiance, Elizabeth. So, we learned that Brad Nortman's father his wife bought him his wedding ring.
Yeah,
Kyle's making baby girl.
Oh, ain't no make. Ain't no, it's suggested. And that's what you
Wait, I thought it was a tradition, and that's why you're doing it.
It was a
Don't back off now that we've got
No. I'm just saying.
He's getting soft already.
Let me just say this. I didn't make her do anything. She knew what was up. All right? She knew we're a traditional household.
You told her.
No, she knew what it was. She knows me. She knows what I want, and she wants to give me that ring. And so today, and then we could just stop all the pleasantries and all this. Listen, when the man today found out that men don't have to buy their own wedding ring, he was in just a disarray. He said, "What? I don't have to buy my own wedding ring." And so look at your fiance smiling because she knows.
Did you know that you were supposed to buy me
the ring?
So this is what I'm super confused about.
Uh-oh.
Like, sure, but it's all the same place.
Now that's a heady
I feel like we're all smart here.
Is it checkmate already, Kyle?
What are we?
Did I get checkmate already?
What are we talking about?
So wait, do you guys? So I don't need to get into y'all personal finances, but is there when the check come in? So that direct deposit we get from GKB, does it all go into one account or does?
Once we get married, we will have a joint account.
Not currently, but that's something you usually talk about.
Wait a minute. So what you're telling me is that y'all ain't got y'all not jointly now, so y'all got your own separate account, so the money can come out your separate account to buy his ring, right?
Yes, but then Kyle, it's all going to go together, so it doesn't matter.
Kyle, go ahead.
So what I would say is this, Ben, when it comes time to swipe, you let her swipe her card, so it deducts out of her account now, and then eventually your money come together. But make it come out of her check.
But you're saying it's primarily like ceremonious then?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
listen, if they ain't got shared money right now, if Ben can't say, "Hey, let me pull some money out your account right now," they got separate accounts right now. He gonna find out what shared accounts means.
What does that mean?
It just means you gonna know everything.
He already knows everything. Trust me.
Brad, do you know what a shared account look like? Do you have a little shot?
What?
Did you have shock
when you
shared the account and started seeing some purchases?
There were some initial growing pains, but yeah, we got on the same page eventually.
What was the one purchase you saw? You were like, "I've had enough."
I've had enough. Wow.
It was some time ago. I think.
Be careful, Brad.
I know.
She's pregnant. Don't make her mad.
I know. I think there was some discussions when we furnished our apartment in Charlotte. You know, I looked at some options and we went with a designer. And wow. I said, "Oh wow, this is what we're doing now, huh?" That was the only time I think I was like, "Whoa, we're spending this much on this couch, on this light, on a pillow."
How much was the pillow?
$500 pillow.
What? Oh my God!
I would say take it back. Where's the receipt? I could find something just like that for half the cost.
Half?
No, for a quarter. You right.
Luckily, it was only a few items, but the items were, we just had to dial it in a little bit. That's all.
Yeah.
What I think is different about us, though, is that we have a baby and a house first. So, we had all those growing pains and discussions. What are you laughing about?
The next caller.
Oh, my God. We had all those, discussions already and had to figure that out. Ben has looked at my account, gotten really pissed off at some of the things I buy, and we've had a discussion about it.
There you go. That's the only way to figure it out. You just got to
communication.
Yeah.
Did you look at his account and see what he buys?
I have. Yes.
Can I?
The withdrawals? Did you say, hey?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. How are we going to settle the?
A lot of those withdrawals are daycare.
Are you sure?
Does he have a limit
known as Potawatomi Casino.
Is he going to have a budget on gambling?
No. He is an adult and he can control his spending.
I have a question then. Why did he get upset at you at certain purchases?
Yeah.
That's for the household. Now you've gone too far.
This doesn't sound like equality to me.
I agree. This doesn't sound like equality.
Yeah, don't get
It
upset
sounds
at
like
her.
Elizabeth should be able to buy whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bradley.
It makes sense.
Bradley.
Let me talk. Be more like Brad.
Where's yours?
So I think that we are still figuring out what is necessary and what is maybe not necessary.
Very diplomatic.
And I will say that I don't have the best grasp on that. Hand up.
Pat on the back to you.
Pat on the back to you.
I make some unnecessary purchases, and I've reined it in.
Elizabeth, let me just clap.
Thank you.
You should run for president.
That's a very.
That is
That is ownership.
I want every person listening who is a woman and a man to hear what she just said, because that is accountability. I might emphasize one word more than the other when I said woman and a man. But accountability is important, very important. So will you be? So you're gonna buy us ring then? But I mean, it's
sure, it's the same thing.
Yeah, we did it, Kyle.
There you go.
No, it's for
Work
real.
through it.
You're gonna feel so fulfilled because I'm telling you,
you see her face on YouTube after he said that.
No, but baby girl gonna buy my ring. But what I'm saying is think about it, fellas. How much excitement did we get when we swiped our car? Some of us had to do it in multiple payments because we ain't rich like some of y'all. But when you swiped it, you finally said, they say, okay, you made your final payment. Here's the ring. So when you did that, you were so excited. I'm telling you, Elizabeth, when you go in there and you go get that
you don't have
ring,
to convince me of it.
But the excitement.
I'm gonna do it.
But you're gonna be excited.
Don't tell her how to feel. This is Homer all over again.
I feel like she's not gonna.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Joining us now is formerly Chris in Oconomowoc, now Chris in Neshota, whose wife cheated on him with his best friend. He has some advice on marriage.
Am I on? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's been a hot minute. For the record, let's just start it out from the beginning. It's going to be all her money when you guys are done with this. So just stop with this nonsense. And just buy something cheap because she ain't going to know the difference. Just make sure it's big. And then she'll be happy.
Oh, Chris, this is my future bride.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't know if you had control over that.
I do.
He's got control over it. Let's bring Chris back. Chris, reining in.
Okay, when you get to number 2, you set the dating parameters where they make at least 2 times as much as you. And then you're going to have the happiest life you ever had. We don't even share accounts. I don't even know what kind of money we make. Zero clue. I can tell you this one. The first one had me on a debit card. I only got to use $200 of my own money weekly. That was ridiculous. This one does not even ask questions. I only pay 1 bill a month, and the rest of it is just me doing whatever I want.
Chris,
that's how
getting
you
cheated
live.
on was the best thing that ever happened to you.
Yeah, you were in
Heck
prison.
yeah,
Now some other man is getting an allowance of his own money.
His old best friend.
Oh, man.
You probably said, bro, you didn't tell me this. Now I'm stuck.
You're like, you were the best friend ever. I got a happier life now.
No, the second one. That's crazy. I don't want a second one.
I was really looking forward to hearing his advice.
After the setup?
That really took a turn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it always does with Chris.
All right. I can't wait till you buy that ring.
You can't let
Honestly, Kyle, do you want to go with me to buy it?
I mean, if I had the time,
I feel like you need to see the excitement on my face in real time.
I'm telling you, she's going to tear up because she's like, oh my gosh, this is for the man of my life. You should take one of his brothers with you.
What are you doing, man? You got the yes, and now you're shoving it down her face.
I'm so happy for you.
I mean, I'm not gonna back out of this.
Ben, you should be happy. You were confused. You read your sheet. You said you're confused.
Cody chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line. KBN is making history. First woman to ever admit fault.
I know. That was the biggest breaking news.
I don't get why
what happened here.
Why is that so hard for people?
I don't know.
Extreme accountability.
Talk to some of your friends, your sister.
Like who? Give me examples.
Any woman out here.
Oh, stop.
I might get in trouble for that one. Huh?
Yeah, I was going to say.
My baby's accountable.
It was amazing this weekend at Road America, America's National Park of Speed, because IndyCar was here. The weather was amazing. And if you missed that, there's more opportunities for you to enjoy the 4-mile road course, the largest in North America, because you need to camp out. Have those hot dogs for breakfast, the burgers for lunch, the brats for dinner, and steaks for dessert. Cook out, camp out, do it all at Elkhart Lakes Road America, conveniently located between Green Bay, Milwaukee, and Madison. Get to Road America because kids 16 and under are free. That's huge. Paying adult at the gate. Kids 16 and under are free. Affordable family fun. Cheese Capital Cup is next this weekend. Come for the experience. Stay for the race. RoadAmerica.com. Love you.
What?
Love you.
Love you too.
Look at him. All you got to do is buy him a ring. Look at him cheesing like that. Cheesing
I've never
like
seen
that.
him smile
Look
so
at that
big.
smile. That's why you love him.
Why are you on your phone?
That really was a real smile.
I thought the segment was done.
More next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
When I'm, again, doing the Pack Arena, and as a shareholder, when I'm sizing up my ring, I'm sizing up my ring
Pack Arena right now.
1 pack, 2 pack, 3 pack Arena.
Hey. On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Northbound 43 backing up from Fond du Lac Avenue all the way up to Keefe. Southbound's got some backups heading past Silver Spring. And then we've got that accident on the off-ramp to Fond du Lac Avenue from southbound 43. There's a semi involved with it, so it's going to take a little bit to get cleared up. And then a little bit further south, you do have more delays through the Marquette. Southbound 41, watch for delays from Good Hope Road down to Capitol. Northbound slowing from just before Mayfair up to Hampton. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, a chance for scattered storms, a low of 62. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, chance for scattered storms, a high of 73. Weather is brought to you by Avondale Roofing. It's baseball season. Don't let a leaky roof strike you out. Hit a home run with Avondale Roofing, Wisconsin's top choice for quality and protection. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Got an unused car, truck, or SUV just sitting in your garage? Now's the time to act. Your vehicle donation to Rawhide Youth Services provides essential mental health care for youths facing trauma and behavioral challenges. Your help is needed right away. Your vehicle could be the key to a young person's fresh start. Don't wait. Donate today at rawhide.org or call 1-800-RAWHIDE. Empty your garage. Fill a young life with hope.
It's WTMJ's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. This summer, I'm getting relief from the hot Wisconsin sun whenever I need it with my motorized retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors all summer long. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $400 off your awning or screen. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman's Brad Nortman. You hear me talk about Carbless and their refreshing flavors all the time. One of my favorites is watermelon, and Carbless just dropped the Watermelon Vodka Cocktail 4-pack. Perfect for chilling, grilling, or game day thrills. You know the drill. Zero sugar, unlimited flavor. Enjoy clean, crisp refreshment without the guilt. That's what Carbless does. Find the new Watermelon 4-packs wherever you get your Carbless. Crack open the taste of summer and get your bliss on.
Make plans to attend the Bud Pavilion's free concert series Wednesday Night Live. Gates open at 6 with music from Almighty Vinyl starting at 7. Epic bands, unforgettable nights. It's Wednesday Night Live at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park this Wednesday with Almighty Vinyl.
Summertime is the time for all the big events.
weddings, milestone birthdays, even corporate events. Elevate every event with Noble Catering, a premier craft caterer in southeastern Wisconsin, preferred by over 30 venues. Noble Catering is also the exclusive caterer of Villa Terrace, an East Side event treasure. And coming in 2026, Noble's new headquarters, a 400-person event venue in the heart of Bayview called Brixton's Turn. Book them for your event at noblecateringco.com.
Dr. Aaron Holtebeck and his team at Holtebeck Eye Center make vision care a top priority. They are your premium provider for eye care and corrective eye surgeries. Dr. Holtebeck has been helping local patients with their eye care needs for over 20 years. Dr. Nausheen Abbas joined the Holtebeck Eye Center team last September, and her practice philosophy is to provide patient-centered medicine by giving all options. Located in Brookfield near the corner of Calhoun and Capitol. Learn more about their services at holtebeck.com.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It started with a whisper.
Head to the Princeton Club like I did to get my workout in, hit the sauna, hit the steam room, had it all, clean locker rooms, clean health club. It's the best of the Princeton Club. Caught up with my personal trainer, Matty, pre-baby. Checked in with him. He's working some people out. You can get personal training at the Princeton Club as well. They have everything you need. Check out the Princeton Club for a better tomorrow. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Strofe running the show. You can get us at 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talking text line. And it is time now for Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of
Strofe.
Time for the Wheel of Strofe. I love this show, man. We went from Are You Smarter Than Ben Bruss to Kyle convincing Elizabeth to buy Ben's wedding ring.
You're welcome.
Ben, how are you feeling? I don't think we got your true opinion after that.
I'm just gonna buy it. It's fine.
No, oh.
Way to take the lead.
You're just getting by.
Way to take the lead.
No, I'm just gonna buy it.
Why?
Oh, why?
Because, like she said, the where we're at right now with the kid, we're already like talking about each other. Like we know everything in each other.
Your checks are different. I didn't want to say it to her. Your checks are different. If you got a separate account, she spends money out of her account.
But it's all becoming one.
Not
so
yet.
It's purely symbolic.
Yeah, you're trying to live like out of reality when reality is we have a kid. So everything we do, we're communicating about finances anyway. So what does it matter what account it comes out of?
You can tell her what she can spend, what she can't spend on her account.
No, but we made the $100 rule.
What's that?
What's that rule?
It's over $100. Make sure you check on it.
Oh wow, that's low.
That's low. I agree.
Very low. You can't buy a pair of shoes for that.
I think it's a good rule. Just to let each other know.
I think it's a pretty good rule. If anything, at a bare minimum, over $100, you tell the person.
Yeah.
You keep them in the loop.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
And then if it is something like, why do we need that?
Yeah.
This is why
That's
you
a good
need your own money too.
Ben, spin the wheel.
Oh, we're back to spinning wheels.
Wheel of Strofe. Back to the regular wheel.
Darn it, that's push-up.
15 push-ups for Alex Strofe.
Oh wow, 15
push-ups.
He hasn't done push-ups in a while.
Chest to ground, Strophy. Chest to ground.
No jump squats. We don't want to waste time
I
watching.
You're doing push-ups with.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I might join you guys.
Well, we all can't leave.
Oh, that's right because we have.
Well, I did push-ups already this morning for my workouts.
Well, maybe I'll do some now. I feel a little fat.
Do it. Make sure that the elbows are nice and in there. We don't need a lot of shoulder activity. Oh, I've never had so much free airway. Even hear Brad out. I can't go through without being interrupted. But now I can speak
for you.
freely.
That was such a good point.
I've never had such freedom.
I think I put the arms a little further in than I typically do. I'm burning.
Yeah. The chest though, right? You got to build that barrel chest.
Barrel chest, that bird chest.
His chest goes in.
Hey.
It's concave.
All right, spin the wheel.
Wheel of Stroke.
Oh, no.
Push-ups again?
That's what red is today.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Can you even do another 15?
Probably not. I'm going to try that.
I'm not doing another 15.
You're good?
I'm good.
I'll knock it out.
I'm not doing
It's like that.
I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna
Wait, give Brad the floor, though. He likes
Oh, Brad, you have the floor. Maybe I'll do
Yeah,
15.
it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good to sit back and have the floor purely as these guys are trying to rock out their push-ups. I'll tell you what, the only person I see doing them is Kyle. It's been on a pretty good pace. It's pretty good push-up. It's a pretty good push-up.
Don't let that flab and that chest confuse you.
Strofe looks like he's been through war.
He's sweating. Why are you sweating, brother? You did 15 push-ups.
Good workout.
That is a joke.
Wheel of Strofe. I'm tired, too. Almost red.
Almost red that time. Thank goodness. The WIAA, which is the governing body of high school sports in the state of Wisconsin today, they are.
This is ridiculous.
It's one of their panels before the executive board that shut down the idea of a shot clock, so it won't even make it to the real meeting tomorrow. Area athletic directors and principals saying, no shot clock for girls or boys basketball. We don't even need to talk about it.
So stupid.
Wisconsin, one of the last remaining states without a shot clock, or at least they plan to implement the shot clock in high school basketball. It's ridiculous.
I have a major problem with this. Obviously, I hate when teams hold the ball when they're up like 8 and the score is 40-32. There needs a shot clock for a lot of reasons. Number one, when I went overseas and we talk about the international players, you see them more and more. NBA draft coming up. You're going to see more and more international players being drafted. All of these players in middle school, high school, their skill development and the way that they play, they all have shot clocks. They work on their skills. They work on the fundamentals. And when you think about what a shot clock does, it forces you to learn how to have like actual clock awareness. You have to be able to make a play with like the coaches have to be better. They have to have like sets. The players are smarter. They have to work within the game based off the fact that there's more possessions now.
Those international kids, they only send one kid per year, per 5 years. I ain't worried about that. Ain't no Lithuanians killing in the NBA.
It's some of the best players in the NBA now.
Yeah, Canada, yeah, okay.
Giannis, Jokic, Doncic.
You only sending a couple. Where the rest of them at?
Wemby? The one
No.
was free.
There's more Wisconsin kids than there are studs from overseas.
There's more
superstars.
Okay. They're literally talking about doing a world versus USA.
But there's one. Yes, Greece can send one great player out of millions.
How much do you want to bet? And I love Team USA basketball so much. I watched the documentary about this team when Kevin Durant in the Olympics was hurt, came off the bench and scored 17 straight. We're aging out some of our American superstars. We are. And if you look at the roster that USA is putting together, they're gonna have a tough time dominating the world like they have the last 40 years.
The only thing they have going for them is the fact that these other countries can't do like Europe, right? Or all world. U.S. is going to have the most guys in general. But the fact that it's not like Europe versus U.S., now that would be a different story. Or all world versus U.S.
I hate it. It's not helping the kids get better. It would make them more ready for the next level, and it would promote a better game, more skill, more strategic thought from coaches.
I agree.
It's just living archaically and not even letting somebody vote on it because people unqualified to make the decision are doing it in some meeting behind closed doors for their own agendas.
It's crazy that a possession can last minutes and minutes long in a high school game. That's crazy.
What's crazy, we're going to be looking at guys like Cade Cunningham and Jaron Jackson Jr. to lead Team USA.
Exactly.
Along with Anthony Edwards and Cooper Flagg.
So, if you're a graduating high school student who maybe didn't have a shot clock and you didn't get as good as you could have because you didn't have to because they're not helping you in the WIA, you can make your college living better with IKEA. They're going to help you make it more comfortable, functional, fashionable. Innovative storage solutions, furniture to maximize your space, fashionable bedding and accessories to make it uniquely yours. Remember getting some stuff before I went to college, putting that together with my dad, my brother, getting my first little, putting stuff together. It's kind of fun when you're with your parents. You start learning how to do things by yourself with somebody as well, because then they leave and you want to go get something yourself. Then you can do that yourself. You learn. IKEA. Check it out. Ready for college section. Qualified students can get 15% off. IKEA.com/US to learn more. The no shot clock thing bothers me so much.
I mean, I wish we had one here, but you know more basketball than I'll ever know.
It will make the players. It doesn't. That's not the point. The point is, it's not just about the top half. It's about the rest of the schools throughout the state. More next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, seam head. I don't even know what that is.
That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB big inning at night.
Head.
I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. An in-depth conversation with the father of former Packers cornerback Jair Alexander.
If the Green Bay Packers offered a contract comparable with what the Ravens contract was offered, would he still be a Packer today?
Yes.
Wow.
His injury last year, I guarantee you 100%, had they taken that injury seriously when it happened, he would have been back for the stretch of the season at the end.
Listen back to the whole conversation on the all-new ESPN Wisconsin app or on ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Set sail this June for a boundless bounty at Potawatomi. Come aboard, and you might win a share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Boundless bounty this June at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Your win is waiting. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
There's only one store that gives you every possible choice in diamonds.
Welcome to Kessler's.
Summer in Milwaukee means a couple of things: Brewers baseball and live music. Get the best of both when the Brewers take on the Rockies June 27th, featuring a post-game concert by Nelly. Then, the first 25,000 fans at the game on Saturday, June 28th, get a Pat Murphy Manager of the Year bobblehead, courtesy of Toyota. Get ready for a weekend you'll be talking about all summer. Get your tickets at Brewers.com.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman, here to tell you about my friends at Bank 5-9. Everywhere I go throughout the area, I see Bank 5-9, and it's no wonder why. Not only do they have 14 branch locations, but their employees spend nearly 9,000 hours each year volunteering in the communities that they serve. That's on top of the financial support that they provide to several hundred nonprofits right here in southeastern Wisconsin. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check them out today at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
Two Wisconsin icons are teaming up on a reworked classic. Cousin Subs and U-Zingers are proud to introduce the all-new Fried Bologna Sub, featuring U-Zingers fried bologna, bacon, American cheese, onions, pickles, mayo, and mustard on fresh-baked Italian bread. And that's not all. Pair your fried bologna with a creamy cupcake shake topped with whipped cream and rainbow sprinkles. Now that's a better combination. Order both in-store, online, or via the mobile app. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
With more than 35,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served more than 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you're listening this second, you might want to make a detour to Pick and Save or Metro Market Because it's BOGO time. It is BOGO time through July 1st. Buy one, get one of all of the Screamin' Sicilian pizzas. Buy one, get one through July 1st. Stock your freezers with your favorite Screamin' Sicilians. Thin and crispy, OG, Detroit. You got the tavern style. So many amazing pizzas. So many different styles that you can have a pizza for every occasion, right? This is what happened when I had my fiance's family in town for the wedding shower. I had OG Screamin' Original and a Thin and Crispy, so everyone could have a little taste of everything. And then I had a tavern style for when I came back home late night from Summerfest. You know, I didn't want to have the whole big OG, so I wanted, I had a little hungry craving after Summerfest. I had Palermo's all stocked up. Buy one, get one at Pick and Save and Metro Market. Stop on by and taste what all that screaming is about. Kyle Bruston-Ortman across ESPN Wisconsin, 800-990-3776. I agree, Chef, at every basketball level, I guess, not grade school, but middle school and up should have a shot clock. I know we're working on even getting high school here in Wisconsin, which is ridiculous. It's just dumbing down basketball. You're dumbing it down by not having a shot clock and not helping kids develop. Isn't the whole goal to help kids develop? Aren't you supposed to be teaching them how to be better at everything, schoolwork, basketball? No, but like no real actual AAU basketball game is going to do four corners and hold the ball because they're trying to showcase their skills and their talents in front of people that they could actually go play for at the next level.
It's weird to cherry pick such a strict rule in college and the pros and just say, no, not going to apply in high school. It just seems strange. And amid all the things.
Who wins in a 2-minute possession? No one.
Fans don't. Players don't.
No one.
I used to love seeing, we used to call it Shaw ball at Whitefish Bay, where they just used to move the ball around, hold it for the best shot. It was slow, but it was fun.
You can still do that in a shot clock.
Because just like when Wisconsin was 40 seconds.
I could go on this for days, but you got Jim, Matt, and Molly in Madison, Corey and Wally in Beaver Dam, and we're Kyle Bruston-Ortman on the 414-Hour for 94.5 ESPN in 2 minutes.
Southbound on 43, backing up a bit from Good Hope Road all the way down past Silver Spring. More delays from Fond du Lac Avenue down through the